2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. As we check the standings, our featured player is sitting 7th on the leaderboard. Looking forward to following him on his journey today. Now to the first hole. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. His second shot here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
This shot from about 190 yards out. "16 feet to the cup."
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So lay up short of that. The second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Going with the 7. That's tiny. And this putt to move into a tie for first. He finds himself with a share of the lead. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That'll work there. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Oh, a 13-footer coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. And that puddle drop. Well done. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Second shot here on the 6th. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Putting for birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Well, what an outcome this is going to be.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
The start of this one out on a pretty good line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. The 9th is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
"13 feet to the cup." That was almost an eagle. Great play. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Not a bad play, that one. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Starting this one way out to the right. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. That should find the cut stuff. taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, how good was that?
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, right by the hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He sits in first position. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 13 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
So close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right hand side, but this green is user friendly. Birdies abound.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's just inside the range. Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. And he's down there. You got to read.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
And he's done it. He's held it. And that means he extends his lead. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This one's for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Nicely done. Second shot here at the 18th. Outstanding shot. High quality. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. G'day everyone, Luke Hildy here, delighted to have your company. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough. 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
We head down to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. This is his second shot. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I'm going to go with 34 feet or so to the cup.
Now look at this one come back. Ooh.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. That was pummeled. Great drive. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is a 225-yard shot.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh my, right by the hole. How close was that to going down? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
A par putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
What a putt that was.
Game face on early here, Luke.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Atta boy, good shot. And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is about 16 feet.
This for a birdie run.
And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And he needs this to save par. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out.
Don't you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
That one just had a little bit too much speed to it.
Will it? Will it?
Just a short putt remaining here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Quality shot, that one. He's setting up for his second shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Well hold. Let's move on. And now that finds him in first place. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Well, that's a handy shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Oh, that was pure. Putting for birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Here we have a short par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Second shot here on the 12th. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Holding steady in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
And that should secure the par on this one. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Well, that looked like a confident stroke. That one's got some intent. Oh, you beauty! Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. 7 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
That putt went a bit long there. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And just checking back in with the standings. And he continues to lead this tournament. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, that is bombed. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.
Absolutely. What a performance all week long. Hung tough. Love watching that guy play.
Well, Henny, this is a victory that warms the heart, doesn't it? Once beaten, but not twice shy. What a victory that was.
Luke, any time that you take a loss, go on.